place, but it is not cardio. So for me, anyway, because if you lose all that weight and then you don't have any muscle tone, we all know how that looks. All right, so I'm here going to do my yoga. Bye. Hi. Hey, so I am on my way to, let me back out, my yoga class this morning. I've found that in my 50s, and really even as long as I've done yoga, but in my 50s, all the sore spots and the clicks and the clacks and the snap, crackle, pops, but mostly the muscle soreness and pain. I find that when I do yoga on a regular basis, that pain goes away. Probably due to the flexibility that I get. And I'm not doing super crazy woman yoga. I'm just going a couple times a week. And it's not, hot yoga. I would shoot myself before I go to hot yoga. Don't want to be hot at all and then go and exercise on purpose. That's just not my thing. So this is a good class. It's challenging if you want it to be. It's slow. It's not super fast, but it will stretch you and get you flexible. So that's what I do 2-3 times a week. I try to go 3. Sometimes it's 2. And the other exercise that I do twice a week, that I have been doing twice a week for close to 8 years now, and it was a game changer for me, like game changer, is I do a HIIT workout at a HIIT gym, a very small gym where all they do is HIIT classes, and it's not CrossFit. I don't want anything to do with that. It's not about, throwing your body out of whack and injuring yourself, which is what I've seen and is what I see when I see CrossFit. This is a high intensity interval training. It's fantastic, and I started doing it about 8 years ago, after I saw a friend of mine, one of my mom friends. Our kids were friends, and so I saw her all the time. And I saw her, and I hadn't seen her in maybe about 3 or 4 weeks. And she already worked out and was a runner and did all these things. And I saw her, and I could visibly see, like, she had drastically changed her body shape. Not that it was bad before, but it was like, I said, what are you doing? Like, what is that? How did you do that? And she said, it's this HIIT gym that I'm going to. And she said, it's fantastic. So I started going, and I changed my body shape so dramatically. I've never had a weight problem. I've never been a fat person. I've always been, that runs in my family. We're typically pretty thin. But you get to 50 and you might still be thin, but it goes different places. It's not toned up like it used to be. And I had put on some weight because of a lot of stress that had been going on. This is back in 2017. So a lot of stress. I had put on a lot of weight, and not really due to eating. I wasn't a bad eater, not a sugar eater. Don't eat sweets, so I didn't. Now for some reason I crave them, but didn't eat sweets. So it wasn't like I was a overeating, person. But I started doing the HIIT just twice a week, and I noticed fairly quickly, I'm going to say within 2 to 3 months, I was like a completely different body shape and size. And it wasn't the goal. That wasn't the goal. I was really trying to just get healthy, get feeling healthy and strong. I was feeling miserable, very sluggish, constantly bloated, um, not strong. Like if there were a fire or somebody were chasing me, I would not have been able to run away. And that was the thing that, I didn't like feeling like that. And I also didn't like how I felt in my body because I had put on some weight just slowly, slowly, slowly. And then I saw some pictures of myself and I was like, what in the world? It was just life events happening at that time and raising 2 small kids, combined with all of that. So the HIIT workout I do twice a week, and it's the one thing that I will not give up. Because I know when I don't go, I feel mentally bad and I feel physically bad. And every time I go, as much as sometimes I may not even want to go, I usually want to go. It took a while, but I usually want to go. And even when I don't feel like going, and I'm like, just get there. And the thing that that really motivates me is it's a very small gym. When I say small, it's just a little dedicated strictly to HIIT. And there's a handful of trainers that teach the classes, and the same people go there. So you really kind of get to know everybody in there, and there's nothing else going on in there. There's no, you know, Zumba or weightlifting or anything else. So everyone there, it's kind of a smaller group. And I've met some really nice people and people that, you know, we're all like-minded. So we sit around and chat. They have socials, like we go out. They did more before COVID, but we would have a social once a month and all meet out at like a brewery or some restaurant or something. So that's been a big motivator for me. And the fact that my body looked like it did in high school. Like literally I was buying clothes, I didn't even have to try things on. I would go in the store and just look at it on the rack and look at the size and go, oh yeah, I can put that on. So that was good. Now that is not still the case, but I'm still totally happy with where I am. I did put a little bit of weight back on after a lot of the stress went away. So anyway, I'm here at my yoga. I'm going to go in and do some flexibility stretching so that I can get rid of the sore shoulder and arm and all the other stiffness. And then yesterday I did my HIIT. Today I'm doing my yoga. And tomorrow I'll probably do some type of yoga again. My gym partner likes to do weightlifting. So sometimes I come and just get on certain machines and just kind of do a little bit of muscle building. I'm not a bodybuilder, but I do a little something here and there because why not? And muscle tone, I've discovered, is the secret. Muscle is the secret. If you've got muscle, you're strong. You may not look like super strong, but you're strong. It burns the fat off and then it fills in the loose skin. So muscle is the key. It is not cardio. Cardio has a place, but it is not cardio. So for me, anyway. Because if you lose all that weight and then you don't have any muscle tone, we all know how that looks. All right, so I'm here going to do my yoga.